Happy birthday to one of my favorite comedians, Martin Lawrence. X-Man 1991 back again with another video. We have another birthday going on today. This is a big one too. Today is the 70th birthday of my favorite voice actor of all time, William Richard Wirstein, professionally known as Billy West. He's a legendary voice actor, comedian, musician, and former radio personality. He is best known for voicing many cartoon characters, especially the ones that we grew up watching back in the 90s and the 2000s. He's best known for voicing Cecil from The New Adventures of Beanie and Cecil, Doug Funnie, Roger Klotz, Ren Hoak, Stimson J. Cat, aka Stimpy, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Philip J. Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, Zap Brannigan. He is currently the voice of the red M&M from the M&M's commercials, and he used to voice Buzz, the little bee from the Honey Nut Cheerios commercials. He also voiced Popeye the Sailor Man and Shaggy of Scooby-Doo and Woody Woodpecker. Billy West has he's voiced over 120 characters. Billy West has done it all. Billy West was born William Richard Wirstein in Detroit on April 16, 1952. He is of Irish descent and was born with ADHD and autism. He grew up in Boston in the Roslindale neighborhood. After a semester at Berklee College of Music, Billy West found himself in various bands, giggling the Boston scene by night and selling guitars in a Harvard Square shop during the day. West was stated that during the Vietnam War, he was subject to the draft lottery under the Nixon administration, receiving a low draft number, which would have resulted in his being drafted in 1970. West was ultimately classified 4F and excluded from enlistment on medical grounds as he suffered from hypertension and flat feet. West described later his recurrent role as Richard Nixon on Futurama as his revenge against Nixon. In a 2019 post, West pinned that the biggest joke about his experience was the Richard Nixon Presidential Library and Museum, subsequently including images and footage of the Futurama Nixon character as part of its Nixon in Popular Culture exhibit. In 1980, Billy West was part of the oldies band called the Shutdowns. He also worked at WBCN in Boston, performing daily comedic routines on The Big Mattress Show, then moved to New York City in 1988, working at K-Rock Radio, 92.3 FM, WXRK. Billy West became a regular cast member on The Howard Stern Show at that time until leaving the show in 1995, where he gained notice for his impersonations of Three Stooges middleman Larry Fine, Cincinnati Reds owner Marge Scott, and Stern's head writer Jack Martin. Billy West moved to LA, where he found success as a voice actor and performer. Billy West left radio in 1988, where he made his first TV appearance in the 1988 series, The New Adventures of Beanie and Cecil, where he did the voice of Cecil. That was his first voice acting role, The New Adventures of Beanie and Cecil. It was created by The person that went on to create Ren and Stimpy, I'll never say his name. I know what his name is, but I'm not saying his name ever again. Because that motherfucker, he's the Canadian version of Robert Kelly, fucking around with underage girls back in the 90s. Y'all should know who the creator of Ren and Stimpy is, but I'm never saying his name ever again. Of course, Billy West did the voice of Doug Funnie and Roger Klotz on Doug from 1991 to 1994. Doug and Ren and Stimpy were his first two animated shows that he did back in the 90s. And Doug and Ren and Stimpy, as you all know, was two out of the three first original Nicktoons that premiered on Nickelodeon in 1991, along with Rugrats. So while Mr. Billy West did the voice of Doug Funnie and Roger Klotz on Doug, he also did the voice of Stimson J. Cat, aka Stimpy. Well, he started off as the voice of Stimpy before he started doing the voice of Ren. He started doing the voice of Ren after Ren's original voice actor and the show's creator was fired by Nickelodeon after the second season. According to Billy West, he was originally supposed to do the voice of Ren and Stimpy at the beginning of the show. And he performed both characters' voices on the tape that was used to sell the show to Nickelodeon. But instead, the creator decided to do the voice of Ren himself. Billy West would provide Ren's laughter, while the creator provided Ren's speaking voice. So Billy West started off as Stimpy, and while he was still doing Stimpy's voice, he also started providing Ren's voice, Mr. Horse's voice, and other characters after the creator was fired from the show. Billy West later went on to voice Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd in the 1996 movie Space Jam. He also did the voice of this green rabbit from Cat Dog named Rain Sing Rabbit on Cat Dog from 1998 to 2005. That was the third Nickelodeon Nicktoon that Billy West was on back in the 90s. Doug was his first, Ren and Stimpy was his second, and Cat Dog was his third Nickelodeon Nicktoon that he was on. From 1999 until 2013, Billy West did the voice of these characters on Futurama. Philip J. Fry, my all-time favorite, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, Zap Brannigan, and the late Richard Nixon. From 1999, Futurama ran on Fox from 1999 to 2003. Then it was brought back by Comedy Central from 2008 to 2013. And they announced that Futurama will be back with all new episodes in 2023. And Billy West will be reprising his roles as Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, Zap Brannigan, and other characters. Billy West did the voice of Shaggy in the 1998 direct-to-video movie Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. That's one of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Billy West reprised his role as Elmer Fudd in the Looney Tunes movie, Looney Tunes Back in Action. He also did the voice of Popeye in the 2004 direct-to-DVD movie, Popeye's Voyage, The Quest for Pappy. Billy West reprised his role as Philip J. Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, Richard Nixon, and Zap Brannigan in these Futurama movies. Futurama Bender's Big Score, Futurama The Beast with a Billion Backs, Futurama Bender's Game, and Futurama Into the Wild Green Yonder. Billy West reprised his roles as Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd in the 1999 video game Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. He also reprised his role as Stimpy in the video game Nicktoons Racing and Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. He also reprised his role as Philip J. Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg, and Zap Brannigan in the Futurama video game. I forgot they had a video game of Futurama back in 2003. So, my 2 cents on Billy West turning 70. I can't believe that Billy West is now 70 years old. He's my favorite voice actor of all time ever since his days on Doug and Ren and Stimpy. Billy West, like I said, has done it all. He's an amazing voice actor, and he's a legend in my books. That's why I'm wearing my Ren and Stimpy shirt today, because it's Billy West's birthday. And I also got this Doug shirt right here. That was another character that he voiced. He only voiced Doug and Roger on the Nickelodeon version of Doug, not the Disney version. Billy West has done it all. Billy West is a fucking legend. He's my favorite voice actor of all time. I just can't believe that he's now, 70 years old? I just can't believe it. Oh, he also reprised his role as Dr. Zoidberg in the Simpsons video game based on the Simpsons movie. And he did the voice of Sparks in the Spyro the Dragon video game, The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. And like I said, he is currently the voice of the red M&M from the M&M's commercial. He was part of the Howard Stern show on the radio until he left the show in 1995. Billy West has done it all, man. My favorite characters that this man has done throughout his entire amazing voice acting career: Doug Funny, of course, Roger Klotz, Ren and Stimpy, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Philip J. Fry, Professor Farnsworth, Dr. Zoidberg. Those are my favorite characters that he has done throughout his amazing voice acting career. So that wraps up my rant celebrating the 70th birthday of legendary voice actor Billy West. Let me know in the comments down below, who are your favorite characters that he has voiced? Like I said, my favorites that he done were Doug, Roger, Ren, Stimpy, Fry, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next rant on one of my favorite celebrities in honor of their big birthday. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment down below. I will catch you tomorrow, even though tomorrow's Easter, reminiscing 22 years of Linda McMahon announcing who will be in The Rock's corner at the 2000 Backlash from the April 17th, 2000 edition of Raw is War. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Happy 70th birthday to the legendary voice actor Billy West.